Hawke's Bay is one of the largest wine growing regions in New Zealand and home to the Gimblett Gravels. Over thousands of years, the rivers of Hawke's Bay have brought down sediment from the mountains, becoming a major force in forming this dynamic alluvial landscape. The Gimblett Gravels lies on the floodplain and ancient riverbed of the Ngaruroro River. In 1867, there was a major flood and the river changed its course, breaking its banks and moving direction, exposing these stony, gravelly soils.
And in its wake left an 800 hectare parcel of land that was deemed to have really little agricultural or horticultural value. And it was in the mid-1980s that the true potential for that site was realised. And this area has really become the epicentre in New Zealand for these premium red wines.
The Gimblett Gravels was the first region where the boundary was defined by soil type, not social or political boundary.
I think vines in the Gimblett Gravels have this incredible balance. The vines put their efforts into ripening low yields of fruit rather than growing vegetation, which has a really positive effect on the quality of the fruit. I describe the vines as being gnarly. They really have to dig their roots and try and get as deep as they can, but at the same time they're competing with their neighbouring vines. There's also some unique characteristics around the weather and the local climate within the Gimblett Gravels.
A result of the gravelly soils acting as a form of heat sink. These stones continue to radiate heat up through the vines and well after the peak daytime temperatures have subsided. Either the soil, the proximity to the coast, the mountains to the west, all these elements are so critical in setting up the wines that come from this special area of land.
One of those key elements is the sites of the vineyards, and the Gimblett Gravels has been a revelation.
We can grow Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc all within a stone's throw of each other.
I mean, the Gimblett Gravels, without question, makes some of the country's top Syrahs.
This area is a real jewel in New Zealand's crown.
Merlot, Malbec, Cabernet Sauvignon, very Gimblett Gravels, very New Zealand, and I think very unique in the world of wine.
We're so fortunate to have visionaries such as Sir George Fisnich, who saw this incredible potential that the Gimblett Gravels has, and this has really allowed us as winemakers to produce arguably some of the greatest red wines made in New Zealand.
When you see the wine in its bare bones, when you see the fruit on the vines, you suddenly realise what a special place it is.
We're really excited about the future of the Gimblett Gravels and what it will mean for the New Zealand wine industry. And we see these wines just continuing to increase in value and demand and holding their own on the world stage.